December is coming, guys. I know you guys have heard this statement that December in Nigeria is a whole vibe, but December in Lagos, oh my god. Anyway, guys, December is coming, guys, and I know a lot of people are coming into the country, which is why I made this special video to help you know what has changed in the past 1 year, so you have your mindset like rest assured. If this is your first time, don't forget to click on that subscribe button so that you do not miss the tips, the tricks, the hacks that I give for your next travel and tour within Nigeria, within Africa, and the rest of the world. You also get to experience virtually different places and have an idea of budgeting, what to expect, as well as reviews, so that you go to these places with everything in mind. All right, so let me give you guys some things you need to note if you're coming into the country and what to expect. Number one, the exchange rate is times 2 what it was last year, guys. And this is coming from a person that has changed money this week, to be precise, yesterday. Now, dollar was 550 around this time last year. This year it is going for 1150. That is times 2 plus of what it was last year. That is a lot more. Now I know it sounds like great news for you guys coming into the country, because like $1,000 is like one point something million naira right now. But there's a kicker, which kind of brings me to point number 2. Everything is times 3 the price it was last year. Now, as dollar was increasing, the price of goods was also skyrocketing high, and now nothing is the same price. I used to buy a sachet of milk, which was like 10 rolls for like 750. Then now it's like 1,500 naira. That is like double the price. So guys, do not expect that because of the fact that you're bringing more money, you're going to spend more. That is not actually true, because of the fact that most things are now a lot more expensive than they were last year. So expect to spend the whole money in Nigeria. So guys, just keep that in mind, that goods are now also very expensive. With that, we'll go into point number 3, which is something you need to note. Now, if you've been following the news, you would have heard that subsidy was removed from fuel within Nigeria. Do you know the consequence of that? Well, fuel that used to be about 180 per liter is now like 550 per liter, which generally means that to fill a tank, it is now like 40 to like above 40k above, depending on the kind of car you have. And that also means that car hailing services are a lot more expensive. For example, Uber and Bolt from mainland to island is now like 9,000 to 15,000 naira, depending on surge, time of day, and a lot of other factors, right? Which used to be about 5,000 naira to like 7,000 naira on a bad day. Well, that is where we are right now. The fourth thing you need to know now, if you can hear the background of this video, you can hear like well, noise in the background. I'm here to tell you that that noise is rain. It is still raining in Nigeria, but you need to know this rain comes with a kicker. It is extremely hot, and I mean extremely hot. This rain doesn't bring, cool air. It doesn't bring harmattan. No, this particular rain just lets water pour from the sky, and then when the rain disappears and it goes, the sun comes scorching hot. Guys, if you're coming to Nigeria, make sure you come with clothes that actually will not kill you in heat. Come with light clothes, because the heat these days, it is bad. And I live in Lagos State. I don't live in the north. I don't live in Abuja, where the sun is like times 2 of what it is here. So guys, if you're coming to Lagos, don't expect it to be extremely cold, like harmattan. To be fair, harmattan hasn't been consistent in the past 2 years. So I do advise you to, even if you pack 1 or 2 jackets and stuff, make sure most of your clothes is actually light clothes, because the weather these days is more of heat than of anything cold. My 5th point, guys, if you're not staying in a hotel or an Airbnb that promises you consistent electricity, just know that electricity in Nigeria has gotten worse. To be fair, the national grid itself collapsed like 7 times this year or more in 1 year, which means we were all in total blackout together multiple times this year. But then the light situation on its own has really gotten worse. It was not this bad last year. At least I could boast, especially living where I live, I could boast over like 18 to 24 hours light consistently. These days, I'll be lucky and happy if I can even get 12 hours, which is very rare. So guys, do not expect to have consistent electricity if you are not staying in a hotel or an Airbnb, which guarantees you 24/7 lights. So just keep that in mind. And then I'm gonna keep this one as another thing to kind of keep in mind, because of the fact that this one is not to decide. This is more like a good one. Now, except you live under a rock, which is number 6. This is more like a bonus point. Number 6 is a bonus point. Now, except you live under a rock, or you're just not very consistent with news about things that happen within Nigeria, you would still be coming in for Afro Nation, or you still be excited to come in for Afro Nation. Guys, Afro Nation ain't happening this year. I don't know what happened. I'm not certain what happened, but they did say, they put out like a disclaimer and said they were not going to be able to have Afro Nation in Nigeria this year. So there's no Afro Nation. Now, before you're disappointed, you know why we love Nigeria, Lagos State in December? Well, guys, the reason why is because even though we don't have Afro Nation in Lagos State, the amount of concerts that are lined up in December, oh my god. You see, from 20th to like 2nd, there is something going on every single day. And between now and then, every weekend is booked. There's something going on in every venue within like Lagos State, guys. And I'm talking about festivals. There's the Korean festival, there's the Ofada Food Festival, there's the African Food Festival, there's GT Band Food Festival. I'm also talking about concerts. I mean, I know Benson is going to host one. I know Davido is going to headline one. I know that Flytime will still do their own. I know that Live Sports will still do their own. I know that Chike will still have his own. Almost every artist in Nigeria would have a concert in December. So it's not like there's nowhere to go. The question is which artists you want to see. So just start planning your itinerary for December right now. The calendar for December isn't fully out yet because not every artist has actually announced the dates of their different concerts. But I think you should keep your eye open on pages that you know. Actually, you can even keep on following Conversations on Nigeria Girl. I'll give you guys the tips and just about things that are actually coming up, so you can actually have it in mind and prepare for December. It's going to be a lot of fun, so I don't think you guys want to miss it for anything. And with that, guys, I hope I've been able to help you guys with things that you need to know about coming into Nigeria. If there's anything you want to actually know, for example, if you need help finding the perfect location within Lagos State to stay when you come into Nigeria, just hit me up. I literally can help you guys research the best places to stay within Lagos State and let you guys know the best place. For example, this one is a free tip. Do not stay on the mainland if you're coming for December, except you're coming to visit family. But if you're coming for December in Nigeria, to be precise, if you're coming for December in Lagos State, do not stay on the mainland. You should be either within Lekki, and I mean Lekki Phase 1, or Victoria Island, because everything is going to be revolving around VI, Lekki, Phase 1 and Ikate. You do not want to be too far from it, because then you would spend a lot more on transportation. This is a free tip that you actually need to keep in mind. But anyway, guys, if you need any help with anything, you can always reach out to me, ask me a question, and I would respond with either a video to kind of explain things, or better still, I'll respond to your comments ASAP. And if you guys haven't yet, please remember to subscribe to this channel so that you can continue getting free tips from me if you're coming to Nigeria or going outside Nigeria or even going anywhere within Nigeria. Also, guys, do not forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel. December is coming, so I do have things planned from next week. So I'm just gonna be taking you guys around a lot between now and then. You guys stay safe. This is your host signing out.